Hello and welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you're well. So in today's video, I'll be making preserved artichoke in oil. If you want to learn how to make preserved artichoke in oil, please keep watching. For this recipe, I'll be using 5 heads of fresh artichoke, 1 lemon, which is very essential as it will help reduce the artichoke from oxidizing too quickly after peeling. Next, I'm going to be using sea salt. I'm using coarse sea salt, but feel free to use fine sea salt as well. Then I'm also going to be using black peppercorns, bay leaves, vinegar, water, and sunflower seed oil. I'm using sunflower seed oil as it's light and has no flavor compared to olive oil. But if you don't mind olive oil, feel free to use it. And here is an overview of all the ingredients I'll be using for the preserved artichoke in oil. I'll start by preparing my lemons by first cutting them into 4 and set them aside. To begin, I'll cut off the top of the artichoke. This was an energy-sapping task and you do need a sharp knife. I'll go ahead to peel off the petals, cut the stalk, and keep peeling. Then I'll divide it into 2 lengthwise so as to be able to access the heart. This is the heart, which is the edible part of the artichoke. The top purpley part has tiny spikes which cannot be eaten. Then at the bottom is the choke, which is fuzzy and also not edible. I'll use a spoon to scoop out the choke and rub some lemon on it to stop it from going brown. Here is a closer look of what the choke looks like. I'll keep taking out the choke, then rub some lemon on it. Here's what it looks like after taking out the choke. I'll proceed to peel off the hard part at the base of the stalk. This is a lot of work, but well worth it. I'll proceed to do the same for the rest of the artichokes. Now that I'm done cleaning the artichokes, this is what they look like. I'll be taking out the purpley spiky part above the choke as it's not edible. I'll also peel off some more parts of the artichoke as the bark is still tough and fibrous. In a pan, I'll add some salt, vinegar and water, bay leaf with black pepper, and bring it to a boil. The vinegar will give it a bit of tangy taste while the salt enhances the flavor. Next, I'll add the artichokes to the pan and add more water and vinegar because really I should have used a bigger pan. I'll leave them to cook in the solution for about 10 minutes as I do not want them to be too tough. After a couple of minutes, here's what our artichoke looks like. It really looks good. I'll leave them to cook some more as they are still slightly tough. Here, I've lined a tray with paper towels and will transfer the cooked artichokes on it to cool down. Here's a closer look. Now that the artichokes are fully cooled down, I'll begin transferring them into the jar. Here I have the cooked artichoke, sunflower seed oil, crushed black pepper, and a glass jar. To begin, I'll start by transferring the artichokes into the jar using a tongue. I'll pause, add some crushed black peppers and bay leaves, then keep transferring the artichokes. I'll use my fingers to push down the artichokes as I want the jar to be compact. At this point, I just thought to use my fingers anyway as it's way easier. Now that the jar is packed to my satisfaction, I'll add the oil to it. The oil is serving two purposes, one for flavor and other as a means of preservation. I'll pause at intervals while pouring in the oil and use the tongue to release any air pockets. This is because the artichoke needs to be fully submerged in oil. I'll add some more black pepper and top it up with more oil. And here is an overhead view of our preserved artichoke in sunflower oil. It was hard work at the beginning, as you could tell from the clips, but well worth it at the end. I can't wait to try it. I'll put the lid on and that's it. Although this can be consumed straight away, but I'll keep it in the refrigerator and wait for 48 hours before consumption as I want the spices to be well infused into the artichoke. Just to mention, if you would like to keep your preserved artichoke on the shelf, hoping for it to last longer, I would recommend doing a hot water bath canning to extend its shelf life. I have a video on how to do hot water bath canning from start to finish with no fancy equipment on this channel. I'll link it somewhere above in this video. It's 48 hours later and I'm ready to consume my homemade preserved artichoke in sunflower oil. In this clip, I've simply added some of it to a bowl of salad with pickled beets made by me, turmeric sauerkraut made by me, roasted carrots, sauteed kale, radish, and bulgur with fresh mint. This bowl was delicious. Preserved artichoke also pairs well with bread as seen in this clip. Here I have a slice of toasted seeded bread, my preserved artichoke, and some purple sauerkraut. I've just added some artichoke and sauerkraut onto the bread and I'm gonna take a bite. I had to close my eyes and take in all the flavors.
I'm not joking, but this tastes so delicious. I'll go in for a second.
As you can tell from the clip of me rubbing my hands together in glee and satisfaction, I would definitely recommend you try this recipe. So, I guess we've come to the end of this video on how to make preserved artichoke in oil at home. Remember, this needs to be stored in the refrigerator if you are not doing a hot water bath canning. If you've enjoyed watching this video on how to make preserved artichoke in oil, please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to click the notification bell icon so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm also going to be leaving the step-by-step guide and instructions in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye.